You know, on the night of Daisy's christening, and when Christina was almost killed in that fire, I promised Sasha that as much as I loved my dad, I wasn't going to be the kind of father Sonny was. And I promised her that nothing like that fire would ever happen to any of my kids. I just never thought I'd have to make good on that promise so soon.
On the next General Hospital.
Would you mind being my cover?
We're not gonna let her get away with that. It's either me or it's her.
I told him what your dad was planning.
I am so sorry that I'm not worthy. I think your wife is headlong toward disaster.
Why the hell did you do that to my son?
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoons. Like, welcome back on in, everybody, man. Let's talk about this last scene. So, this was such a sad scene, man. Now, Sasha has been panicking about the baby, and she should. To be honest with y'all, with the way her baby been stalked, and what she went through before with the first baby she had, I can't blame Sasha for wanting to move out of Port Charles. That was her original plan, anyways. The only thing that I disagree with it, I just hate her keeping the baby away from Michael and the rest of her family, Daisy's family. Not giving anybody else a chance to protect her while she's in town. But we got this Nell 2.0 out here in Willow, stalking the baby, as we already know she's the one doing it. And so Michael called Jason for help. I talked about that earlier. How I thought Michael was putting his foot down and making Sasha stay in town. But actually it was so that Jason could help out clear her next destination successfully. And so there was a moment where Sasha went back in. It had to go feed Daisy. She's going to actually go sleep next to Daisy until they're ready to leave for the next few days. And then Jason noticed how down Michael was. He was giving him a look, and he noticed, Michael was down, and he was hurt, and he says, he says Michael doesn't deserve to lose his daughter, but he knows it's the right thing to protect her. But Michael remembers he promised Sasha that he wouldn't be the kind of dad his father was and keep her in danger, and nothing like the fire that happened at the penthouse. And he did tell her that. He did, like, Michael, ever since they changed over to this Michael, I'm not saying the Chad Duel Michael wasn't honest either. But this Michael has been very honest. He says, like, whatever the hell he says he's going to do, he's been doing it so far. He's doing everything he can to protect his children, bro. He ain't playing about that, bro. He was going to lead the country with his kids, bro. And then we saw with Wiley, the way he interacted with Willow last week and keeping Wiley away from Willow. He ain't playing, bro. When it comes to Michael's kids, he is not playing, bro. So basically, he didn't know how'd he keep that promise this soon. You know what I'm saying? The episode ended just like that. But I'm glad, that's why I'm always happy, that Jason is around for Michael, because he can always confide in Jason. Jason he knows Jason's willing to listen. And you could tell even Jason was hurt by this situation. It wasn't just Michael being hurt. Jason was hurt too, man, because I think in a way, he kind of wanted Daisy and Sasha to stay in town, but he knows the situation, man. It's a tough situation right now. We got that stalker Willow out here, man. But here's my thing. Even though he's going to clear a location, with Drew having his resources, is that going to allow Willow to still figure out where the hell she's going with the baby? So that's what I'm worried about going forward. So it's going to be an interesting situation, y'all. I'll just say this. Let's just see how it goes, and go from there, y'all. That's the only thing we can do. Y'all. But going ahead and give me your thoughts on this. Give this video a like, share, subscribe, y'all. Thank y'all for watching this one. Afternoons to Light. I'll see y'all tomorrow.